तदयथा वृक्ष उन्मूलः शुष्यति उद्वर्तते अचिरा एवं नष्टानृतः सद्यः आत्मशुष्येन न संशयः. When a tree is uprooted, it immediately falls down and begins to dry up. Similarly, if one does not take care of the body, which is supposed to be untruth, in other words, if the untruth is uprooted, the body undoubtedly becomes dry. Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Tadayata vriksha unmulaha Sushati udvartate achira Evam nashtanita sadhyaha Atmasushena na samshayaha. When a tree is uprooted, it immediately falls down and begins to dry up. Similarly, one doesn't take care of the body, which is supposed to be untruth. In other words, the untruth is uprooted, the body undoubtedly becomes dry. So this is interesting. Today's meditation will be on, we can say, sadhana bhakti. Hare Krishna. Am I audible to everybody? Now, this is very nice symbolism given of sadhana. If the tree is uprooted, then it dries up. So similarly, the body, if you don't take care of the body, then the body is uprooted. In the same way, it dries up. Even though this body is temporary, there is something very interesting line in the shloka. You can offer permanent thing from this body. The body is temporary, but the bhakti it can offer to the Lord is permanent. Through the temporary body, you can offer permanent, you can get permanent result. This is interesting. The body is temporary, but we can get permanent result from this body. So I had collected some 10 nice quotes on sadhana. What is sadhana bhakti? What we are doing is not raganuga, it's beginning. We cannot artificially jump. Very interesting quotations I could get in a short time. I hope you'll all enjoy. Okay, Prerna Mataji, Rita Mataji, be there. You all can see, I hope, Prerna Mataji. In Bhakti Yoga, we are teaching this Krishna conscious movement 24-hour engagement. Prabhupada said, actually we are teaching 24-hour engagement, not 10 hours. Because that is what Bhakti is supposed to do, 24 hours. You may say, no, how it is? It's only from morning 4 to 10 in the night. No? For some people, even that is very high standard. Because sadhana is over, they go and sleep. No, sadhana is over. After that also you are supposed to think about Krishna. Correct? Sadhana propels us to think about Krishna. It revives in our heart memory of Krishna if sadhana is done properly. Sometimes we get so many upset why this is not like that, this is not like that. The whole thing is, for so many years, you have not been hearing the holy name. That's the main problem. There are no other problems, correct? Problem is not in the sadhana bhakti, problem is in us. So, but the Prabhupada is speaking the highest principle. Sadhana is not from morning 4 to 10 in the night. Sadhana is 24 hours. And so we are supposed to, in the dream time, also think about Krishna. That is real sadhana bhakti. So that is pure devotee. Those who are advanced, they even when sleeping, they think about Krishna. For us, Whole day we fight with Maya, and sleeping time we surrender to Maya. Correct? That's what happens to us. But actually, bhakti is something more. Okay, interesting. Next one. Now, sometimes we may feel that, oh, we are not so much we have to do. Even for householders, the standard is same. All the members of the household should engage in a daily service of the Lord, beginning from morning 4 a.m. till night 10 p.m. by performing Mangalarti, Niranjana, Archana, Puja, Kirtana, Shingara, Bhoga, Vaikalika, Sandhyarti, Pata, Bhoga at night, Shayanartika, etc. So standard is very high. We cannot reach immediately, but this is the standard to be reached. Everything should go on. That's the temple. Engagement in such worship of the deity under the direction of a bona fide spiritual master greatly helped the household to purify the very existence and make rapid progress in spiritual knowledge. So therefore our preaching should be so powerful that every person should get up in the morning. In every house we can hear people are offering puja, arti, everybody is sitting down doing japa. That is good preaching. Now this is little small, I'm sorry, but I'll just read. The person proper says something interesting. A person with advanced in Krishna consciousness always feels separation from Krishna, because such a feeling of separation excels the feeling of meeting Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in last 12 years of existence within the word of Jagannath Puri taught the people of the world how with the feeling of separation one can develop a dormant love for Krishna. Such feeling of separation or meeting with Krishna at different stages of love of Godhead. These feelings develop in a time when a person is seriously engaged in devotional service. The highest stage is called Prema Bhakti, but the stage is attained by execution of Sadhana Bhakti. One should not try to elevate himself artificially to the stage of Prema Bhakti without seriously following the regulative principle of Sadhana Bhakti. Okay? So when you hear about Prema Bhakti, it's very attractive. When you hear Hari Kirtana is happening and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is rolling on the ground, tears coming out, his body, hairs lying in ecstasy, we feel, oh my God, I also want that. You have to do sadhana. Don't think it is cheap. Correct? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed the highest stage you can reach, but then now you have to practice by sadhana. Then you will reach. It will not come in a second. Now this is very interesting. It's a 9 varieties of Prema Bhakti are Rati, Prema. This is called Rati Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, Sneha Bhakti, Mana Bhakti, Pranaya Bhakti, Raga Bhakti, Anuraga Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti, Mahabhava Bhakti. These are all 9 ways of Bhakti. Attraction, love, affection, adverse feeling, intimacy, attachment, subattachment, ecstatic love, and sublime ecstatic love. But sadhana bhakti, there is only one. Just obey the spiritual master. That's all. You get it? Prema bhakti can be divided in 9 varieties. There are so many varieties of it. Sadhana bhakti is only one. Just follow the rules and regulations. That's it. So very interesting. It has input. Just follow rules. Don't talk about this 9 sublime emotions at the level of sadhana. The word bhakti you use in 10 different ways. Out of the 10, there is sadhana bhakti, occupation. Other 9 are prema bhakti or love of God. Correct? In prema bhakti, there are 9 varieties. Sadhana bhakti, only one. Obey the rules. That's it. There is nothing more to be said. There are certain prescribed method for employing our senses and mind in such a way that our dormant conscience for loving Krishna will be invoked as much as a child with little practice can begin to walk. One who has no basic walking capacity cannot walk by practice. Similarly, Krishna consciousness cannot be aroused simply by practice. Actually, there is no such practice. When we should develop our innate capacity for devotional service, there are certain processes which by accepting or executing them will cause dormant capacity to be invoked. Such a practice is called sadhana bhakti. You understand? If the child doesn't have within him walking capacity, you cannot make him walk. We are just helping him walk. The capacity is there. We are reviving his capacity to walk. So similarly, Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakta Sadhu Kabanoya Shavadade Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya. By devotion service, it will arise the devotion to the Lord will arise by sadhana, because it is already innate within our heart. This is the fundamental tattva of sadhana bhakti. Why sadhana bhakti is done? Because already within the heart, bhakti to the Lord is there. But by good association, it will come out. Correct? If it is not there, it cannot come out. It is there. Therefore, we are preaching all around the world, because everybody is a Krishna Bhakta, but it's lying dormant. Shravana de Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya. By hearing and chanting the holy names of the Lord, he'll awaken. The spirit soul at its original condition is joyful, blissful, eternal, and full of knowledge. Only by its implication in material activity has it become miserable, temporarily, and full of ignorance. This is due to vikarma. Vikarma means action which should not be done. Therefore, we must practice sadhana bhakti, which means to offer mangalartika in the morning, to refrain from certain material activities, to offer obeisance to the spiritual master, and follow many other rules and regulations which we will discuss here in after another. These practices help one become cured of madness. As a man's mental disease is cured by direction of a psychiatrist, so the sadhana bhakti cures a conditioned soul of the madness and the spell of maya, material illusion. For Prabhupada, this is all madness. Correct? Prabhupada says one book. Generally what happens, everybody thinks I'm a great man. And when he reads book also, but Prabhupada book he reads something like that. I was just picturizing. One of the books, I think Matchless Gift. The first paragraph. Everybody in the world is behaving mad, as if haunted. He's like thought. He is slapping in every line. Behaving as if haunted. Actually, people are behaving as if haunted or they are mad. But he's not just making fun, he's guiding next. So if you can take to devotional service, you can come out of madness. People are mad. Totally mad. Just like suppose somebody is drunk and you put him in front of the father, he can't recognize his father. You say, are you mad or what? Anna? Isn't it? But with the influence of alcohol is behaving in a very strange way. So similarly, Prabhupada said, every moment we are hit by the presence of Krishna. Krishna is visible. Every moment is visible. Anything you see, you can see Krishna. Prabhupada says, you see a rose, we can understand Krishna is there. It doesn't take much intelligence. The Supreme Personality is there to have done this. Correct? It cannot, even a painting of the rose cannot come by an accident. So we see so nice texture, such flavor, such smell. We can appreciate the beauty. God is so wonderful. So we can continuously celebrate the presence of God and be always wonderstruck by His Adbhuta Karmana, by His wonderful activities. But we are behaving as if mad, as if we don't know who Krishna is. Correct? So for acharyas who know Krishna, pagal ho gaye log, pagal. What do you say? They look just like, say, you look at normal people and you go to Pagal Khana. How do you feel? Just experience a day in Pagal Khana. How will you feel? You'll feel really horrible, no? Mad people living in a lunatic asylum. So similarly, Prabhupada is saying here, people behave in such strange ways in this world, just difficult. Even Prahlad Maharaj, who was a eternal estate of the Lord, great devotee, he also, when he is seeing the people in the world, he says, I can't understand how people are running under the spell of Maya. He just could not understand how people are running around because he only knows Krishna Bhakti. Just go, what are they doing? Crazy people. Naradoni mentions sadhana bhakti in Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 1st chapter, verse 32. He says to King Yudhishthira, my dear king, one has to fix his mind on Krishna by any means. This is called Krishna consciousness. It is the duty of the Acharya, the spiritual master, to find the ways and means for a disciple to fix his mind on Krishna. That is the beginning of sadhana bhakti. So what is Acharya doing? The sadhana bhakti rules are created by the Acharyas, time and place, according to time and place, so that we can fix our mind on Krishna. The principle is, we will be able to fix our mind on Krishna. Somehow or another, fix our mind on Krishna. And even in sadhana time, that's the most important principle, particularly like japa or kirtana. We are fixing our mind on Krishna. Mangalarti, we are fixing mind on Krishna. Then we are worshipping the Acharya. Then you are fixing your mind on the Nama. Then you are fixing in the mind on the Bhagavatam, on again Krishna. Then after that, Prasadam, again that is Krishna. Take us very soberly. We should fix our mind on Krishna. Somehow or another, we are fixing mind on Krishna. That is sadhana. Because sometimes we forget what we are doing. We are doing sadhana, we don't know why we are doing. We don't forget. We have to fix our mind on Krishna, and Acharya is finding some way for doing that. Correct? Suppose you do not know the essence, then you will not follow anything. Correct? We don't know why we are doing it. So somehow the Acharya is helping us fix our mind on Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us authorized programs for this purpose, centered around the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. That's the main center around that. This chanting is so much power that it immediately attaches one to Krishna. That is the beginning of sadhana bhakti. Somehow or another, one has to fix his mind on Krishna. The great saint Ambarish Maharaj, although a responsible king, fixed his mind on Krishna. And similarly, anyone who tries to fix his mind in this way will very rapidly make progress in successfully reviving his original Krishna consciousness. Okay? Reviving his original Krishna consciousness, successfully he will do it if he applies this process. What is the center of a whole sadhana? The chanting. Therefore, chanting should be done very, very carefully. Different ways. And I prefer sitting down, very attentively hearing. I prefer that. But the point is, very attentively, that is the main essence. We have to do it very, very attentively. Every word we should hear. Last one. Now, this sadhana bhakti practice, a devotion service, may also be divided into two parts. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Ki. The first part is called service according to regulated principles. One has to follow these rules and different regulated principles by the order of the spiritual master on the strength of the authoritative scriptures. And there can be no question of refusal. Okay, I'll not do. No, that's not that. No question or refusal. That is called Vedi or regulated. One has to do it without argument. Another part of sadhana bhakti is called Raganuga. Raganuga refers to the point at which, by following the regulated principles, one becomes a little more attached to Krishna and execute devotion service out of natural love. Okay, this is the second part. So, Bhav Bhakti, Prem Bhakti. So we discussed there are 9 kinds of bhaktis, 10 kinds of bhaktis. But we are in the first one, sadhana bhakti. And what is sadhana bhakti? Just follow the rules and regulations. There is no discussion, correct? So, and what is the center around? Chanting Hare Krishna mantra and following the 4 regulated principles. We sincerely do that. And as the chanting develops, it will bring. Because finally, Krishna is seeing, he is trying. Just like the same example we always take of the bird trying to take out the eggs from the water. Krishna is seeing, he is trying. Krishna is seeing. Just like sometimes the child is walking and sometimes the child falls down also. The mother picks him up, correct? And takes him along. But Prabhupada says, okay, small child falls, it doesn't mean you keep falling all the time. You should grow up one day, correct? Small child sometimes falls down, but it doesn't mean all life you keep falling down. No, as it grow up, the fall down should stop. Prabhupada said Krishna will pardon 1 time, 2 times. How many times he will pardon you? So therefore, we should come to the proper standard and offer the sadhana bhakti. And this sadhana bhakti given is actually designed by the Acharya. And what is the essence of it? Yena kena upayena mana Krishna niveshayat. This was given by Rupa Goswami. Some or another, fix our mind on Krishna. That's what Srila Prabhupada did. And Sarva Vidhi Nisheda will come later. When Prabhupada went to America, he did not focus on other things. He basically focused on first giving them the holy name and the Krishna Katha. And as they got the taste of Krishna Katha and the holy name, he told the Vidhi and Nisheda later. What is to be done, what is not to be done. Okay? So this is very intelligently to be organized. And as the Acharyas have given, we accept the process. Then there is tangible spiritual advancement. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.